How's it going, everyone? I'm Kitsune, and I'd like to welcome you to another stream. If this is your first time with us, please allow me to extend a personal invitation for you to enjoy your time. And if you've been with us before, allow me to thank you for inviting us back for another stream. Hope you're all doing well. As this will be a little bit of a change on how I might do art streams. Granted, one stream can't dictate all of it, so I'll probably give it at least 5. Or maybe 6. Give it an odd number. But we'll see how this goes. As this is going to be another redraw from another old drawing from 2020. Granted, this is going to be chibi to anthropomorphic stylized, but I believe you can probably get the story of it, the gist of it. So, without further ado, let's jump in. You'll be able to hear me, yet enjoy the music at the same time. So yes, the picture above, depending on where you're watching this, if you're on Twitch or YouTube, regular YouTube, the picture above me, but if you're on YouTube Shorts, which I will not be able to read the comments, unfortunately. But the picture beside me, to the left of me. So depending on which platform you're watching on, granted the quality on Shorts is a little rough. But we can probably agree. My mic just... I gotta check something quick. Okay. Looks like that everything's fine, but... I'm not sure what the problem is, but my captions is not recording for some odd reason. Now it is. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Let me get back to my... I read chat on regular YouTube and Twitch. Again, I do not have any access to the Shorts chat, so I will be unable to read those. yes, this drain. This drawing was drawn maybe a little more than 4 years ago, maybe less than 4 years ago. I'll say about 4 years ago, to the 2020 time frame. And it's time to spruce it up. Give this main wicked wizard a repaint, shall we? So, with any art, I would usually kind of go for the head first. So we get a circle. Depending on your canvas size or paper, depending on which media you're using, it's probably best, easier for digital. It's easy to say that, but not too big. But it can always get infuriating when you're doing it on pencil and paper. Since digital is what I'm drawing with. And then, depending on how you like to do your bars, you can do like either a beam, the block, adjust the interesting how I did the body on it. I really like how that turned out perfectly. Because we're either looking for a S curve or a C. And then it's going to be like a perfect, like a left to right with the opening to the facing to the right. It could also be facing to the left. Same with the L's. It doesn't have to be like the normal. It can also be opposite. So we're kind of going. And I have a bit of a problem with arms and legs proportions, but I've kind of doing little tubes. So we have 4 tubes or more. So we have 2 tubes. One for the thigh, one for the shin / foot. Both, depending on your wicked wizard. You can draw a little circle. And again, put like another tube. Right, either another circle for the elbow. Another tube, and then lastly, you can either go another circle for the hand or a little square. Start with a little square. I save the drawing so just in case the software crashes. Good. But for some reason his left arm is way too big. So I shrink it down a bit. That's the beauty of roughing it. Rough sketching first, so you can get an idea where all the painting is going to be. There we go. And also add some clothing, but maybe a different color so it'll be a little bit easier. If you want to, you can also put on another layer. So if you actually don't want to merge the two by merging the two. So if you mess up, you're not freaking out. Or even getting that little it's always best to use a reference. So length and folds of clothing. I've a bit of a hard time with, but let's turn this to a big boot. Kind of like what? I should probably try to equalize the footing. Because he's not really stepping on it, holding, standing on anything. Hello, Ebony. Rogue. Looks good so far. Thank you. It's a start. Okay, now we've got the base clothing. What's a furry? A furry is any anthropomorphic caricature. Think of, I don't know if it can either be like Zootopia, Disney's Zootopia. If you're into anime, like a kimono. Yes. Yep. Japanese term for furry. Yes. I was about to say even if you're into anime, like Beastars. Like I guess cartoonists and I guess would say that hold up that real quick. It's easier to characterize an anthropomorphic animal than human. So that's what I've heard. You said, oh, okay, you're nervous or something. Well, not really nervous. Oh, the music's loud, really loud. Okay, I'll turn it down. Sorry about that. Not really nervous, it's just, I don't have any, since I barely have anybody, I rarely have somebody to talk to on stream. Is that music a little bit better now? Or if I can... Let's see. And thank you for putting that up, Ebony. Is that better now? I'm here now, so you can talk to me. Well, thank you for joining the stream, Ebony. So how are you? Got her a little, so loud. Turn down to like 10-15%. Okay, one moment. I'll check it to see how loud on my phone. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you. But here, let's see. Let me check it on Twitch real quick. And we all know that if a person's that's... And we all know that if a person's that's... Not really targeted, they usually kind of bounce. We all know that if a person's that's... Not really targeted. Yeah, I'll go from... I'll turn up a little bit. Okay, is that a little bit better for you? Okay, okay. So how are you doing? I'm doing good, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. Working. Well, again, thank you for stopping by. Let's see, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna have add a little bracelet. Let's see. The elbow. There we go. Better. Kind of like a little crease there. And let's see. Yeah, here we go. But I want to change the color for the bracelet. I usually have free time while working, giving out drinks and such. That's cool. That's really cool for you. And then keep up the hard work, Ebony. Little bracelet up here. It's not that hard. I'm drinking, so it's chill. So do you like to draw, Ebony? I can't. I'm pretty sure you can. You don't have to be too hard on yourself for doing that. I believe you can draw. Should I try to draw then? Absolutely. If you want to try to follow along, you're more than welcome to. Let me get this little sleeve for this character. And I'll recap. You know what a kabukicho is? Kabukicho? I have not heard that. Could you tell me what that is, please? It's like a red light district pub or bar for men. Undressing girls and drink. Oh, I think I might have heard of it, but I didn't really come to mind because I'm playing the Yakuza games. I played Yakuza 0, Kiwami 0. Okay. But I probably didn't hear the dialogue since I was kind of getting immersed with the game. Okay, that's really cool. Is that what you do? Yeah, sure. I'm a bartender. That's really cool. My friends are the ones who do the undressing. That's really cool. But I don't really drink, so probably not too much. For me, I guess. Don't need to, you can enjoy the shows just like in Yakuza. Okay. Okay, when are we drawing? What are we drawing today? I'm redrawing this picture that's above me of a chibi-ified wizard I drew. But I'm turning into an anthropomorphic Komodo dragon wizard. So, do you have like a little pencil or paper on hand? Oops. Or any utensil and or well, I hope you have either on your phone or pencil, paper, physical, digital. And what we can do or start off with is, here, I'm going to take off the slide for a moment. It's to draw a circle within the frame. And since we're doing a full body, you don't want it too big of a head. Or you could if you want to do a chibi version, but depending on which you like to do, you start off with a circle. You don't have to start off with, you don't have to add the guidelines right away. But just kind of get like a placement over the head. You can also either try like either diamond-esque type of body, or like a little bean, or even like a box. or I guess rectangle. But if you want to turn into a little 3D box, kind of get like the how the body was gonna perform, and then probably cut that in half, both vertically and horizontally. And then we add little tubes. For the thigh and the shin. And then along with the foot. And then you would do the same for the other thigh or other leg. Depending on which one you start, it could be the left or the right. And then same thing, a little tube for you. If you want, you can add a little joints around the knee area, and then another tube at that end. And then with the foot, you can either do just rough it out or kind of box the shape of the foot. And then sculpt the details later. I guess I probably should have had that little box body, but oh well. Always redo it. Get that body back up. If you want to add more guidelines to it, you're more than welcome to. And then for the arms, I usually start off like a little circle for like the shoulder or the socket, and then another tube for that, a thinner tube. I should probably note a little bit thicker for the legs, smaller, thinner tubes at the top for the arms. I mean. And then you can either do circle hands, or let me get to the other arm, which is another joint. Or you can also do square, or granted we're gonna box conform it into a box. So either like a square / rectangle to get like the gist of the hand placement. And let's see, I go red, light red. And then, at least with a little guide, you can add the fingers. There we go. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, fingers are a little bit tricky, but once you get the there we go. Add little tubes. I'm gonna delete this extra unwanted finger because it's not really looking really good with me. Maybe tilt the other finger. There we go, a lot better. To give it more of a natural look. So we can basically use your own hand as a reference, or if you have a, I guess, hand mannequin, a posable hand mannequin, use that, or even try to find hand references online. Okay, let's see. For the other hand, we've got I might have to do the whoop, wrong. Let's see. I'm gonna have to redo that. So I'm gonna box it, turn it into a little box. And then what you can do is add a little, that'd be too big. Add little squares. To our, so at least two little squares on top of each other, stacked on top of each other, and then on top of that, like a little arc. Okay. Since the hand looks a bit, let's see if we can shrink that hand down a little bit, because it looks way too big. Yeah. Let's see, got probably need a little bit more of the arc, because you try to at least get equal squares as best as you can. So we got 3 there, 4, but the thumb's off camera. That's fine, because we're also working with thirds later. Let's see. Add more layers. Okay, we'll merge that one down. And then we're going to add the cloak, or the cape, I guess. And then to get the cape, let's see. Since it's usually wrapped around behind the neck, use this little dip for the hood. This is around another way. We can kind of go wild, not off the walls. If you want to have it like blowing in the wind, we can. If you want just to have it draped straight down, that's also a possibility as well. No cape, depending on your preference, you're more than welcome to choose how you draw this. But I kind of like that little like wind. Then I'm going to add, let's see, a little opening. Maybe add a little like armhole or sleeve. And then do the same thing with the other opening half. That's not. It's best to try to get as close to your. And I'm gonna delete the one that's, or at least raise it up. So it'll be a little easier to differentiate the because this guy has another cape, or even at least like a not really like a kilt, but I'm not sure what you would call it. Like not really a skirt, but and since this is your drawing, you can do whatever you like. You don't have to have the little skirt. If you don't want to, you do, great. You can have it worn out, the cape worn out. You could, but it's best to add some wrinkles to the, to give it some, no, that's not working. To give it some character. Okay, since we got our cape, and now I'm going to add the facial features. So we're gonna have, since this is pretty much like the nose, and this is my first time, first time drawing a like a reptile. Because I've also been drawing either canines or felines. Let's see. Add some of that. No, it's looking up. We'll have him look up. Some of that eyebrows. And you can add any type of eyebrows. You can have just like a little oval, half moon, or even if you want to just add a little line. This is your drawing, so you can do whatever you see fitting. And then we have our rough completely finished. I'm gonna lock that layer so I don't actually I'm gonna stabilize my brush, or I guess be a pen. It'd be the, let's see what kind of basic pen. And this is where we can easily refine our roughs. If you want to, you can lighten up so it'll be a little easier to see where you're drawing, which I probably will be doing. Again, so I have my line rough layer locked so I don't actually bounce to and draw on then. Well, I was hoping I was drawing on the main layer, or the ink line art layer. It'd be on the rough, and that it can be infuriating at times. So this can be anywhere you want to start off. You can be at the you can start off at the head, or you can start at the feet, to the hands, to the cape. So anywhere that you like to start out with, you're more welcome to start with. But since I usually start with the head, I'm pretty sure some other artists will say start with the head and then line with the head, ink the head. So there's no right way or wrong way to line art. And then you say, well, this is cheating. I'm tracing my own artwork. That's a keyword. I'm tracing my own artwork. So I have, and I can loosely, because like this, not sure what I was kind of going for, but I was just starting out and then kind of getting, so I can probably just start off with a hood like this. And since we got a little, probably a little bit more folds. Get that top of the hood. And then I'm satisfied with how the hood looks, so I tend to use multiple layers. So like for the facial features, we could see I like to get real close and jump in. Oh, here, you know what? Give me a moment, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Well, I like to use more layers. Especially I also get sometimes that mixed up, that thinner from, if we're looking at this eye as is, left to right, thinner to thicker. So that's I'm not sure what they call those right now. Or how the skin kind of tends to furrow. And here's what I was talking about with that, doing in layers. I can get this little piece off here. And have that so I don't actually cut off here. So what I'm talking about, if I had like this and then had both merged, you know what, I'll show you. And I didn't like that, how that collided, that would happen. So that's the beauty of doing in layers, so you can only cut off. Oh, wrong layer. Unnecessary. But at the same time, I'm kind of think I should do a little bit better job on the right side. So let's go like that. You know what? Add some folds. A lot better. And that's the beauty of refining your and then we can also like another layer and kind of add a little bit more folds. We don't always fingers. You know what? I'll probably have him have 3 fingers. Because I believe a Komodo dragon has 3 toes / fingers. Or is it? Let's see. No. It has 5. So that I did not know. I thought they had 3. Like a big, I don't know, paw and then 3 fingers. But since it has 5, we'd probably add one is usually one of the fingers is also that doesn't look right. So you know what, I'm gonna add a layer and I think that might be it, but try to tilt it up a little more. And I believe that's good. Pointer finger would be hidden. And back to his right arm, or if you're looking at, like I said, looking at the picture, his left arm. Technically his right, but let's see, get some really big folds, because since we've got a little bit of wobble, because fabric is not always straight unless it's skin tight. But I don't think any warrior or wizard would usually have skin tight sleeves. Maybe if I like leather pants or pant wear, sure, but I don't think any for the sleeves. And then I'm gonna add the braid. You know what? Give me a moment. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Okay. Again, we're gonna add the bracelets. Again, I put on another layer, so I'm not clashing with what my arm should be going after, because I like how the bracelets conform to his wrist, or see, bicep, tricep, his forearm. And since I'm on that layer, I can do some and then back to the same layer for the bracelet, and just cut off that little either strappings or like gold. The same thing on the other side. Get that up. Looks too big. You know what? Let's try it. Come on. There. Better. Oh. Get that little and again, delete the overlapping no, I'm only gonna leave that because it gives it more. And then merge those two together. Let's merge that one as well. And then for the hand, or I guess his paw. Those fingers. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. We gotta get his neck. Let's see. I got the collar. And we're gonna bend that. So we have and you know what, we're gonna add a little well, I'm gonna add this little chest piece. So this is where I usually, because you can have a bit of a hard time getting to that. Since we're going to be too thick, get it as I want to just kind of overlapping it. There we go. Better. Good. And then go down the other side. Perfect. I'm gonna cut this little piece off right here, and then you know what, I'm gonna have that as a like a vest. Start off with a vest. And then we're gonna add, you know what? Let's get the rest of his clothing. So we have a little, like a little shirt for that, and then pants. Let's get our little dip. Now, for the other part of the pants, you don't have to add the folds, all the folds, but at least some of it, so you can get so we can see where we're gotta add another kind of a dip. That's not looking good. So there we go. And that looks a lot better. Yeah, a lot nicer. Because I'm pretty sure that gives it. I'm not sure what I was doing there. So I need to add that little triangle. Let's see. Get rid of this little unwanted line and okay. We got the full body. Bit of some clothing. Now we're gonna add some more details. There we go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's a little strap around one of those thighs. Granted, we may not. Well, probably a little pouch. Granted, we could probably be. Maybe hidden, but we could try. To get some details. Okay, what else? Probably add that little Let's not forget his tail. But I should probably wait. To get that. Let's see, we got. Okay. Wait, did I? Crud. Well, let's see what we can make the most of our little deletion of the armor. Okay, and then let's get rid of the unwanted parts of the lake that's going to be hidden. Oh, the bag was okay. Good. I didn't remember the bag was part of it, if I merged the layer with the bag or not, but it did. And best to save now. Okay, what was that? The cape, so I could merge that one. And then this part is the big cape. So I'm gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna stabilize that. Give it some wavy lengths. Then add that. Oh. Okay, and then you know what? More wobbliness. Let's see if we can. There. Get rid of the part of that cave that's going to be behind the lake, because. Yeah, that could, the way I'm doing it could be a bit tedious, but time consuming, I should say. However, at least you get detail. There may be faster ways to do with things, and if you're able to do that, then that's good. I think this part's up. Yep, good. Okay, let's see what would take off that. So we just need 2 more details: the tail and the little diamond that's up here. But I kind of need that little reference for the diamond. Let's see. That was a cape. Save it. Add 2 more layers. I'm going to shrink down my pen size to get this little diamond. And I should probably angle the, whoop, oh, I did get it, good. Angle these lines to give it a bit of a, you know what, I can do this. Whoop. Using the wand to cut out the diamond on his chest. And I'm going to add this tail. Better bring up my size back up. Should probably also stabilize that as well. And then, so far, here is our Komodo Dragon Wizard. I could really work on this boots, which I will be doing, but I'm going to go to a bathroom break, so we'll be right back.